Hello.
Hey guys! Happy Wednesday! Chapel day.
I love chapel.
Yep.
Super love it.
It's another good day.
Another good day.
And it's a new month.
New month.
So that means
New theme.
new theme.
New theme for chapel.
Yep.
And guess what it is?
No?
I'll tell you.
Okay, you tell us.
Resilience.
Huh.
The art of bouncing back.
All right.
Bouncing back.
Bouncing back. So obviously, we are here today. We have, because when I think of bouncing, what do you guys think of? Obviously, you think of a ball, right? Bounces, you bounce the ball, bounces.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with chapel?
Well, you see, the art of bouncing back, being resilient, it goes along with what we talked about last month, which,
Yeah.
who remembers what our theme was last month?
I do.
Anyone? Anyone? Oh,
I do.
yes, yes.
I do.
Over here.
Accountability.
Okay.
Mhm.
And what we talked about at the very last video last week was how do you handle it when, right, there's a problem? What do you do? How do you, what can you control when there's a problem?
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
And what we talked about was the only thing you control, right, is yourself.
Yourself.
How you react,
Right.
your attitude, your effort,
Right.
okay? And even though those are all just great principles, okay, everyone should go by them, we know that God wants us to do that even more
Right.
because He created us for so much more. He
Right.
gifted us in so many ways.
Right.
So, being
Right.
resilient,
Well, being resilient, that's something too that I think when we talk about that, bouncing back from what?
right,
A bad day,
right. Think
a
about
test.
what happens to a ball when you bounce it. It hits the ground.
It does.
Okay? Now, in order to demonstrate this of what happens to a ball,
Well, and being resilient, the
Right.
art
right,
of bouncing
Okay.
back.
we have some demonstrations.
We do.
I'm going to show you this one.
Yeah.
Okay? So now watch what happens to it. Watch what happens when it hits the ground.
Right.
Okay, watch what happens.
Okay. Not resilient.
I'm sorry, what? Let's try that again.
Do it
For
again.
those of you that missed it. Watch.
I had a bad day. I had a bad test. I'm never gonna make it as a student. I'm going to go and just lay down my head.
Did you hear what that person said about me? I am so mad at them. Now I'm gonna have a horrible bad day because of that horrible bad thing.
I will never make it. I will never be the winner. I will never be anything.
That, not being resilient.
No.
Not how God wants you to manage when bad things happen.
Correct.
Because as we talked about, this isn't if bad things happen, okay?
Right.
We know there will be hard days. We all are gonna have hard things we have to go through.
Right.
Therefore, we want to have resilience, the art of bouncing back.
Correct.
So now,
Right. So now,
Okay.
here we have this ball. Here, let me hold the non-resilient ball. And you...
okay.
Okay, here we go.
You all should know, be familiar with this guy. You've probably used him on
Right.
the playground before.
Yes.
Okay? And we all know what will hopefully happen when I bounce this.
Oh, I had a bad test. That's okay. Next time I'll study harder. Oh, I had a bad day. But tomorrow's going to be another day. I'll be able to try again.
Okay?
Those are resilient statements.
Right. This is what being resilient is all about. This ball had to do something hard
Right?
in order to come back stronger.
Correct.
Okay? It had to hit something hard.
It did.
There will be hard things.
There will.
There will be challenges.
Yes.
But God wants us to be resilient.
Right.
In fact, it says in Romans 5,
5.
Romans 5,
3
through
through
5, it says, we have joy in our troubles
Yep.
because we know that these troubles produce patience, and patience produces character, and character produces hope, and this hope will never disappoint us.
That's
because
correct.
God has poured out his love to fill our hearts.
That's right. That's right. And so God is going to sustain us through bad times. God is going to help us. You know, another part in the Bible, my favorite Bible verse, we know that in all things, God works for the good of those that love him. That is my core Bible verse. I love it.
Right.
God works for the good in all things.
Right.
Joy, hope, those are things that God is going to give us. And that's why we can be resilient. We can bounce back. We don't have to not bounce back. We don't have to put our head in the sand, say we're never going to try again.
Right.
We're done.
Right. We don't have to let a bad circumstance ruin our whole day.
Right. Correct. Very good. So today we learned a little bit about resilience and about how God is going to help us carry on. He's going to provide us the hope and the joy and the love that we need. Have a great Wednesday. We look forward to seeing you again next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.